to Florida. Fewer of them have lost power over these hurricanes in the last year or so, largely because the previous hurricanes have knocked down all the trees that were easily knocked downable. If that's such a word. But here's a tree law for you folks, and it's this, that if a tree comes down by the act of God, a hurricane, a tornado, something suddenly happens, nobody had any idea that it was going to happen, if that tree is on your property, you are not responsible for the damage that it does to your neighbor's property, their house, their car, etc. Even if the tree was clearly on your property, all the way on your property, if it falls over by act of God and crushes your neighbor's house or neighbor's car, hopefully nobody gets hurt, it is up to your neighbor and their insurance company to pay for the losses, right?
Exactly.
Now, let's take that to the next level. If you own a home and you look over at your neighbor's yard and the neighbor's got a tree and, hey, it's got a dead branch, it's declining, it was hit by lightning, it's on its way out, it looks like it's in danger of falling, then the law says you should write your neighbor a letter by certified mail telling them that their tree, your neighbor's tree, is in danger of falling, branch falling off, doing damage, etc. If you send that kind of notice to your neighbor, and then your neighbor's tree does fall on your house, fall on your car, then your neighbor would be responsible for the damage that it does to your house or your car.
Exactly.
Now, this texter talks about this tree being on the texter's piece of property and this tree falling over and doing damage to the texter's neighbor. But if we don't really understand the circumstances, but if it was an act of God, nobody knew this was coming, then it's going to be the neighbor's responsibility, or hopefully the neighbor's insurance company, that would pay for any damage done.
Correct. And like you said, that's where it comes down to a little bit more information.
Yeah. Do you think that you're reading the text as well? Do you think that I answered it accordingly?
Perfect.
Okay. It just reminds me that we have a rental house in College Park, and our neighbor had just this huge oak tree next door. Beautiful oak tree. It had 3 major trunks coming off of it, that were 15 feet up. And we get a call one Saturday morning from our tenant. It says, Tom, one of those of the 3 giant branches that are coming off it, one of those 3 giant branches just fell, and it fell in the yard of our rental house.
Right.
We run up there, and oh my God, it missed the house by a foot.
Right.
And I'm going, ooh, boy, missed that by just the narrowest of margins. Oh, we're going to be okay. Go back home. A few hours later, another one of the 3 giant branches fell, trunks, right on the top of our rental house. Yep. I mean, it just broke the spine of that roof. It came all the way through the house.
It did.
Into the bathroom. And
correct.
Thankfully, our tenant was in a different part of the house.
Correct.
Otherwise, somebody could have gotten hurt very badly.
Absolutely.
And so that was a situation where is my neighbor's tree. Nobody saw it coming. So we had to file a claim with our insurance company.
Correct.
Yes.
And that is, you're right, the important distinction.
Yes. And, the good news is that at least at that point in time, that was a few years ago. Maybe we just got lucky, but our insurance company stepped up and paid for it. It was huge. I mean, I'm talking roof trusses and new roof and new bathroom and all that. Our insurance company stepped up to and paid for it.
Correct.
And, versus insurance companies these days that are more likely trying to find a way to
not
pay. But just speaking of which, I didn't tell you this, but I just got the new, that same insurance company did not, since then, as every year is renewing our insurance policy. There's not like they paid this giant claim and said, okay, Tom, we're done with you. Go get other insurance. They continue to renew it now, just like everybody else. The insurance on that piece of property probably went from over the way back, not that long ago, maybe $1,500 a year. It's up to $4,500 a year. But that's part of living in Florida now. What the insurance rates on your home and your rental property and beach condo are, it's going to knock a lot of people out of more people out of the ability to buy a home these days.
Because insurance is a key factor if you are getting any type of loan.
If you're going to borrow money on a home, your insurance, your lender's going to require that you have insurance on your property.
So that's where it's what you're saying.
Yes.
It bumps people out.
Now, there's really just a thing you can do when you're looking at your insurance policies, by the way, and I learned this from Clark Howard, Consumer Warrior, is you should have as large of deductible as you can.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get a $5,000 deductible on your home insurance policy, get it. If you can get a $10,000 deductible on your home insurance policy, then get it.
Do it.
Because the bottom line is, whether it's, as far as insurance is concerned, whether it's for your home or for your car, you do not want to be filing a claim unless it's catastrophic.
Mm-hmm.
Small claims, you pull it out of your pocket and you pay for it yourself.
Correct.
That's just a fact of the nature these days, the fact of the insurance industry these days. And same thing for your cars. As large of a deductible as you can, because you do not want to file claims, small claims.
Correct.
Hopefully that will help some people out.